You meet this person and you feel this instant connection, and all you want to do is take your clothes off, and have sex with that person. However, another thing might be that you might meet this person after weeks or maybe even months talking online, and you realize, what, something is just not right, the energy is not right. And if you feel like that, I would really encourage you to ask yourself, why are you feeling like that? Are you feeling like that because this person is very nice and he's showing in the ways that maybe you are not used to, and all you're used to is attracting guys, that you have to chase? Then make sure that you check out the videos on my channel about how to stop attracting unavailable men, because this is clear that you're attracted to that. However, unmet expectations might be coming in a different way. Now, suddenly this person is telling you, and this is something that I've seen, like a very big trend, and I'd love to ask you if you have noticed that. So during the lockdown, the pandemic, there were a lot of guys that are online and they're chatting to you, and then what happens, a few weeks down the line, he tells you, what, I actually decided to get back with my ex. Aww. And I'd love to know if you experienced that. Tell me in the comments. And this might happen, that you met this person and things are going really well, and he just says, maybe he says, I'm not that into you, maybe I'm back with my ex, could be many things. And I know that rejection really hurts. And when these things happen, it's very easy to get into the spiral thinking, this always happens to me, that's why I don't believe in love, I'm gonna be eaten alive by rats. This is very funny actually. For some reason this has been like one of my biggest fears. I could find myself, at the time when I'm single and like there is no man in my life, I would think, I'm just gonna end up alone, and when I'm dead no one is gonna even miss my body, and I'm gonna be eaten alive by rats, So I don't know if you ever had these. And there might be any other horror stories that you are telling yourself. But I think it's important to get yourself together. You are alright. Don't forget all the other great things about yourself, and if you haven't reminded that to yourself, I'm gonna remind you, you are amazing, and don't forget that. I'm just telling this as a reminder to myself, so When someone is rejecting you, this has nothing to do with your value. Just because that someone says no to you, it doesn't mean, that you are not good enough, that you're not smart enough, not beautiful enough, or not amazing enough. Okay, this one is very close to my heart, because I saw this like a tendency, like a little spike, and then it goes down again. I talk about it in my video Lonely During the Quarantine. If you haven't watched this, you can still watch it. At the beginning of the lockdown, there was this thing happening. I saw it on my in the comment section on my YouTube channel. I saw it on my Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you aren't following me yet. So a lot of single ladies were saying, wow, this is a time when I finally realized how lonely I'm feeling. There is no one out there that I can watch those Netflix films, that I can do those TikTok challenges, bake that bread and do those other things. There were stages of the lockdown for everyone, and everyone was going through that in their own way, but I feel like certain stages had this tendency where you had a chance to stop, slow down, and really ask yourself, okay, what matters to me? And I think at certain time, if you are single, you realize that being in a relationship and having that person with you is something that truly matters to you. In a lot of places now, this is the end of the lockdown, and the lockdown has eased, and now you can go out and you can, have all these things, do all these things that you couldn't, which means that you have more distractions. You can distract yourself with shopping, not just online shopping, going to fancy places to eat, maybe meeting people, maybe spending time with whoever or whatever you're doing. Which means that probably only 1 or 2 days in a week where you're gonna feel really lonely and you're gonna think, oh, I don't have this person. and I wish I had it. But I think it's very easy to get distracted and to think, oh, I don't really need that. But if deep in your heart you really think that meeting someone is very important, I think it's very, very important that you make some time for that and you reserve some energy. I want you to do this one very simple thing. If you are single and if you found yourself feeling really lonely and wishing you were with someone during the lockdown, I want you to do this one very, very simple thing. I want you to ask yourself, what is that one simple thing that you can do to get closer to meeting that person? What is that one simple thing? So it could be anything, could be starting a hobby, maybe actually going on online dating, spending more time with people that are single, so you attract some of that in your life. So what is that one simple thing that you could do? And if you are really confused and you have no idea where to start, then make sure that you check out my book, Why Am I Still Single book, The Truth I Wish That My Mom Told Me About Men, where you'll find everything that you need to know about how to navigate your life as a single woman, how to stop attracting unavailable men, and how to date smarter if you are in that place that you really are ready to do that.
Make sure you watch the first part of this video.
And I'm not here to steal your orgasms, to steal your one-night stand. Thank you so much. Big thank you for watching this. If you like this, then click like. If you would like to see more videos like that, then make sure that you subscribe and click notifications so don't miss any of the future videos. I shall see you next time, and always remember that you're worthy of love. See ya!